80 years ago, World War II ended, but the echoes of its consequences still resonate through time, challenging us to question whether we've truly absorbed its profound lessons. As we stand on the precipice of 2025, the world prepares to commemorate a pivotal moment in human history, marking 8 decades since the guns of Europe fell silent on May 8, 1945. The surrender of Nazi Germany marked more than just the end of a conflict. It represented a fundamental shift in human consciousness. As Allied forces swept across Europe, they encountered scenes that would forever alter our understanding of humanity's capacity for both destruction and resilience. The celebration of VE Day erupted across the globe, from the streets of London to Times Square in New York. Yet these jubilant scenes stood in stark contrast to the devastated landscapes of Europe, where entire cities lay in ruins and millions of lives had been irreversibly altered. The significance of this historical moment takes on renewed urgency as we approach this year's March of the Living, an annual event that transforms memory into active remembrance. This powerful demonstration of historical consciousness will carry particular weight in 2025, as it may represent one of the final opportunities for Holocaust survivors to participate in person. These living witnesses to history, whose testimonies have served as crucial bridges between past and present, are becoming increasingly rare, making their presence at this commemoration all the more precious. The march itself follows a path heavy with historical significance, leading participants from Auschwitz to Birkenau. Each step along this 3-kilometer journey represents a conscious act of remembrance, a physical manifestation of our commitment to never forget. The route, once traversed in despair, is now walked in dignity and determination, with thousands of participants from across the globe joining together in solidarity. As we examine this historical trajectory, we must acknowledge the troubling parallels emerging in our contemporary world. The rise in global tensions, the resurgence of extremist ideologies, and the concerning increase in historical revisionism all point to a dangerous amnesia threatening to obscure the hard-won lessons of the past. Statistical evidence shows a declining awareness of Holocaust history among younger generations, with recent surveys indicating that significant percentages of millennials and Gen Z lack basic knowledge about this crucial historical event. The integration of innovative technology in preserving and presenting historical narratives offers new opportunities for engagement. Advanced AI-generated recreations now allow us to present historical events with unprecedented clarity and impact, creating immersive experiences that bridge the temporal gap between past and present. These technological advances serve not to replace traditional forms of remembrance, but to enhance them, providing new tools for education and emotional connection. The power of this technological revolution in historical preservation becomes particularly evident when we consider the documentation of survivor testimonies. Through sophisticated recording and preservation techniques, these crucial first-hand accounts are being preserved for future generations, ensuring that even as the number of living survivors diminishes, their voices will continue to resonate through time. The 2025th commemoration will serve as a crucial intersection between historical memory and contemporary responsibility. It represents more than just a memorial service. It stands as an active declaration of humanity's commitment to learning from its past. The presence of international delegations, religious leaders, and government officials underscores the universal significance of this event, transcending national boundaries and political divisions. Yet this commemoration also forces us to confront uncomfortable questions about our present moment. As we witness the rise of authoritarian movements worldwide, the spread of misinformation, and the persistence of prejudice and discrimination, we must ask ourselves whether we have truly internalized the lessons of history. The objective evidence of past atrocities stands in stark contrast to subjective interpretations that seek to minimize or deny these historical truths. The risk of historical amnesia carries with it the reward of comfortable ignorance, but the price of such forgetting is far too high. As we approach this significant anniversary, we must recognize that remembrance is not a passive act, but an active choice that shapes our future. The march from Auschwitz to Birkenau represents more than a physical journey. It symbolizes humanity's ongoing struggle to maintain historical consciousness in the face of time's erosive power. As we conclude this reflection on the approaching 80th anniversary, we must acknowledge that history isn't merely a collection of dates and events to be memorized. It's a living force that shapes our present and future. The choice to remember or forget lies with each new generation, and the consequences of that choice ripple through time, affecting not just our understanding of the past, but our ability to build a more just and humane future. The call to action extends beyond mere social media engagement, though sharing and discussing these issues remains vital in our interconnected world. The true challenge lies in transforming remembrance into action, ensuring that "never again" remains not just a slogan, but a living commitment. As the sun sets on the era of first-hand witnesses, the responsibility for carrying forward their testimonies falls to us all. In choosing to remember, we choose to honor not just the past, but to actively shape the future we wish to create. Please like and subscribe for more content like this.